In 2024, mobile phone thefts in London hit record highs. Figures from the Metropolitan Police show that over 116,500 phones were stolen in the capital. That's an average of 13 per hour. Most of these devices were then shipped in bulk overseas. But in September, the gang responsible for almost half of these phone thefts was dismantled in a sting operation by the Met Police, which saw 46 arrests in 2 weeks. On the 25th of September, in the middle of the night, around 300 officers smashed into nearly 30 homes across London to arrest the groups behind an epidemic of thefts. Just 2 days earlier, 2 gang leaders were dragged from their car and arrested in North London. The 2 men, both in their early 30s, are in charge of a group responsible for shipping over 40,000 devices to China and Hong Kong. The pair were caught with several bundles of devices wrapped in tinfoil in order to block their tracking signal. The car has been converted into a mobile chop shop used to disable and transport devices snatched off the streets. Back at the police station, officers are taking on the gruelling task of getting the phones returned to their owners.
With these phones is a long and laborious process to identify them, and as you can see here, once each phone's recovered, it's individually resealed, rebagged for both identification and forensic purposes. But again, randomly picking up phones, these are all high-end Pro models across the various iPhone range, your 15s, your 16s. And this is just a sample of what we've recovered so far, and there's over 100 phones here, probably closer to 200 in this box alone.
And how many boxes are there?
At the moment, crates-wise, I'll be honest with you, I've probably lost track, but this is probably one of 10, 15 crates which we're working through both to identify victims and for forensic inquiries.
Detectives say that there are 3 levels of criminal involved in this gang's operation. On the streets are the thieves who can make between £300 and £500 for every phone that they steal. At the next level are the individuals who run the shops where the stolen phones are collected. And then at the top of the operation are the criminals who export the devices in bulk overseas. Now, the Met estimates that around a third of these devices are shipped to Algeria, 20% to mainland China, and 7% to Hong Kong. But why? If a stolen phone remains in the UK, it can be blocked by British network providers, but on foreign networks, it's fine to use. Demand is especially high in China because Chinese-made phones are often designed to block internet usage, whereas European models allow free use of the web. This enormous policing operation from Scotland Yard is the result of a Christmas miracle, a chance discovery made at Heathrow Airport on Christmas Eve. Last year, a woman tracked her stolen phone to a warehouse and spoke with a security guard who happened to be a former Met police officer. Together, they found her phone in a box with nearly 900 other stolen devices heading to Hong Kong, labelled as batteries. Scotland Yard has held the most recent series of raids as the biggest counter phone theft operation in the world. The Met have also made efforts to stop snatchers at street level using helicopter teams. In May 2024, these 2 men went on an hour-long snatching spree around Kensington and Chelsea and were caught less than 2 hours later. Here's the moment the 2 men in bandanas swerve onto the pavement and swipe one phone and then another. Other clips filmed by a police helicopter and an officer's body cam show the thieves recklessly weaving between traffic in an effort to escape. The men, who appear to be in their early 20s, named only as Parkinson and Wilson, are then apprehended by armed officers at their address.
Keep your hands. Stop. Turn around. Face away from me. Stop. Face away from me.
Another incident, also from 2024, shows a moped rider mounting a pavement in Croydon to swipe a phone from a woman's hands. Police managed to track the device down and arrest 20-year-old Amari Scott, who looked surprised to be confronted by officers inside a shop, where he was found with 2 mobile phones.
Mate, just stay there and show me your hands for a second. You're going to be detained on Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Records Act, alright? Put your hand behind your back right now.
Head of the Met Police, Mark Rowley, said last month's sting operation will make a huge dent in the wave of phone thefts on Britain's streets, but he voiced frustration at tech giants like Apple for failing to stop the trade. The Met has been in conversation with Apple for more than a year about implementing a kill switch that would render stolen phones useless. They've also asked that serial numbers are displayed more prominently. Because despite this huge effort from police, just 20% of those recovered phones can be reunited with their owners.